letters, one word, the meaning of life. Oh no, Ja Rule, god damn it. Previously on Kimba TV. The opening of that candle, the better. The closer that you close to the 7.5, the worse it is for shorters. Makes sense, right? And homie was asking a really great question. When would it be appropriate to move it to break even? I think we've seen this, pretty often, where we know that even if we do this, we know that it can just do this. So losing that 0.5 or bouncing off of 0.5 is going to be a the short ain't working type of shit, right? So even if I end the stream right now, you should not be telling me tomorrow about, oh my God, I got wrecked. There we go. Yeah. How we doing? How are we doing? Kimba, are you in any positions? I just got into a long. Here, let me log in. Why does the 2-factor not come in? Any questions, Crypto Damas? I even said it in the tweet though, but yes, we're probably gonna, I hope we get 75 soon. I don't want to see 75 on Friday, but we would love to see 75 before Friday.
Don't be mad at me.
Space Cash says, I have a short from 73.5. That's awesome. Is that good or bad? That, unfortunately, is a thumbs down. I don't know if that's a thumb. But I'm in a little bit of a long. Wood Starling says, what do you think of 72,000 Kimba box long? Is sweat bad lows and there is daily POC confluence and VWAP band bounce? I'm in it. Wood Starling. I have a long from 71.9. Yeah, did you miss when I was like, I have a long from here? I already said that I have a long from there. Yep, but before we dive into that, the question is going to be, did you get caught up on the YouTube highlights? So is that yay or nay? Is that yay or nay? Joker says, what is the destination for our TP? 75K? Yes. I already have my TP there, Joker. Is that a failed top auction on 30 minute? Vardy is asking, yes. This was the zone. Swing high, swing low. You lose that level. You also bearish retested, and then look at the reaction. You even back tested. So yes. Which would be a valid short. How many people have a short from 73.5? Vardy says, I took the 73.5 short. Juice! That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, Vardy, Space Cash, everybody that took that short, what's the one thing that freaks you out a little bit, homies? If you did take that short, what's the one thing that kind of freaks you out a little bit? Those are kind of bad highs, right? So I'm sure you guys have already done this. Yeah? You guys have already done this, and you know where your golden pocket is, and you know where your 75786 is.
Bad highs.
I'm rooting for you, shorters. Shorters, all you would have to do is break that lower low. Shorters, all you have to do is break that lower low. Alrighty? But that's fucking awesome. You saw the structure. You saw the edge. Volume is low. If they were doing this kind of volume here, then it would have been a different story. But this is exactly what we talked about. If it does any sort of structural edge, you would want to have volume. Otherwise, if it's low, then take a shot right there. Your stop loss is right here. Gabrielle, why haven't you moved stop loss yet? I will do it. Holy shit. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to do other shit right now. There. Are you happy? Oh my goodness. I've got a little bit of a bigger pressing issue right now. But there you go. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. You're right. You're right. The stop loss should be at break even. You're right. Okay, there you go. I got a little bit of a bigger issue I'm dealing with right now. There you go. I'm not too worried about my 20 Bitcoin long. If you know, you know. I'm not trying to be dismissive of it, but I've got a bigger issue going on right now. So, but there you go. You're right though. I can't lose. So technically you are right. It made a local higher high. I have it at break even now. Bears, you really do not want to have candle closes inside the golden pocket, right? You know, the reaction was good. So now you would want to see if you can go back down to 0.5 and do a bearish retest on golden pocket. You would love that, right, Bears? Bulls, we got to get the fuck above golden pocket. So Hitman says, OI looking nice for this long. OI looks good for the long, and the bad highs also look good for the long. But at the end of the day, Hitman, the math is the math. You know what I mean? So we spent like an hour or two talking about what would make me go long, hence why we kept joking about don't be mad at me if I show up with a long for tomorrow's stream. So in essence, all the long attempts we already talked about, MEXC. Identify levels, understand why structure is important and why you would want to continue to make a higher low, and then look for divergences and edge. Okay, things like when the price is going down, you want a squeeze. You know what I mean? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? A higher low, but a lower low. Hidden bull div. All the shit that we talked about, MEXC 83, is what you would want to wait for. All right, so look for some sort of open interest flush. Look for hidden bull divs. All righty. Jay Dillinger says, on what site did you open that trade? MEXC, exclamation MEXC. You should be able to tell just by looking at this. And then also, if you rewind the chat, brother, you're going to see a lot of people, like your brothers and sisters are already asking, before I show my position, what about long from 72,000? So point of control, VWAP, there's a bunch of stuff that helps you identify that level. And then you're looking for the edge. Hidden bull div, right? Open interest nuke, squeeze, volume. Alrighty, MEXC. So let me know if you have any questions, but that's what I would do. That process over and over and over. Alright, identify levels, mathematical levels, volume nodes, right? Is there a hidden bull div? Is it just on RSI? Is it on CVD as well? What does the open interest look like? And then take a shot. Pativ, how do you select which points to draw divs? Range. There you go. Choose somewhere where price consolidates. Not like some shit like this where it's just in and out. Miraino says, Mr. Kimba, will you be shorting 75K? Miraino, what I want you to do is try to learn and understand Miraino. So I feel like you've been here long enough where I've basically answered questions like that the same way for you. Am I going to be shorting 75K, Miraino? You tell me. So there's two parts to this, brother. There's the level of interest, right? So 75K is my level of interest. But what edge would make me actually take it? How would I know it's actually bearish, Miraino? What am I going to be looking at, Miraino? If we get to 75K and the open interest has completely nuked, I'm probably taking a short. If it's making a swing failure pattern, I'm probably taking a short. If it hasn't nuked the open interest, but it has a CVD divergence and it has structure, I'll take the short, but I'm not going to let my short go red. There you go, Miraino. So if there is edge, and I don't want you to memorize open interest and hidden bear divergence. What if it's a regular divergence? What if it's a CVD divergence and an RSI divergence? What if it's only CVD divergence but not RSI divergence? We go through every single scenario, right, Miraino? So if there is a reason for me to short it because the data tells me I have a bearish edge, I will take it. Roger that, Miraino? But if we get to 75 and open interest is not declining, if that fucker is going up, I'm probably not taking it. If there's no divergence, I'm probably not taking it. Okay? The I'm not gonna take it scenario and the obviously I'm gonna take it scenarios are really easy to think about, right? The parts that are hard is, okay, well, what if the open interest nukes only 150 million? There's a CVD regular divergence, but it's on the smaller time frame and there's nothing on RSI. Then what am I gonna do? Those are the things that are the hardest. But the ones where like everything is ideal, I think it's easy, right? If open interest completely nukes $400 million, there's a swing failure pattern, and there's a CVD bearish divergence, it's pretty obvious that I'm going to be taking that short, right? If the open interest is going up instead of nuking, if there's no bearish edge whatsoever, if there's no swing fail or failed auction, if we break above 75 and there's good volume, so there is no shot for a failed auction, I'm probably not shorting it, right? So I hope that answers your question, Miraino. Will I be shorting 75? Possibly. But that bitch better give me an edge. Yeah? I put my TP already for the whole position at 75, but am I going to randomly open a short? Negative, right? Can OI nuke, but we get bull divergence? Absolutely, Miraino. It has happened before. That's why being in the game for so long is so important. If you've only asked 3 girls out in your life, you're probably going to be nervous and you probably don't know what you should do. But if you've seen 500 examples where the OI nukes, but you still get a bull divergence, you're going to have a subconscious idea on what you want to do. But there's a bunch of you guys, when I asked earlier, y'all took that short and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go. God bless you. We're all looking at the same shit. How could we say that it was wrong to take that? And they have not lost yet. In fact, they might be winning a little bit. God damn. Yeah, we could talk about the 75, but yes, it's level to level. Do you understand, Chicken Boy, that the next short opportunity, I might have to market smash close this bitch if it does a swing fail up here? Because this is bad. I might, and we all know how many shorts are opened from where, like how many millions of shorts are opened from where. Just make sure that you don't let a short turn red. And I think like every opportunity that you want to try, like it's definitely worth a try. What I would encourage you to do, Chicken Boy, is identify levels to the upside, identify levels to the downside. Alrighty? Start with volume, start with TPO, Sprinkle, so make sure you have the point of control and the value area high and the value area low for volume and TPO. Make sure you have imbalances, like if you're an FVG guy, do that. If you're a single prints guy, do that. If you're a vector candles person, do that. Shout out Tony, right? Identify bad lows, bad highs, sweep levels, and then that's it. So here, like let's do this. Let's clean this up a little bit. So that is a sweep level. This, potentially this. I would much prefer if it didn't even go down there because that's actually bearish. But that could be the potential sweep. I will reluctantly mark that, but really aside from that, yeah, so those are your levels to the downside, and then levels to the upside. Alrighty, and then you don't have any more single prints. And do you see what it's doing right now? We got bulls. We got to hurry the fuck up and get above there. In fact, this was looking okay until this motherfucker. You know what we need, bulls? This has to be a green candle. Oh my God, that's a big ask. I almost said that's a big ass. I don't know if bulls are going to be able to do that. Bulls need to pump this another $240. Well, let's see what happens. Amalise says, do you think to take a short around 75K? Here. I know it's pretty late, so I'm going to do my very best to be as descriptive as I can. So, Amalise, am I thinking of taking a short around 75? 100%. But what would ultimately make me really actually execute on the short? You know, and actually go beyond just thinking about it. So, number one, I would love the open interest to just completely nuke, right? It's not going to be as obvious and it's not going to be as easy as we want. So maybe the more interesting question to start thinking about is, what is enough? 100 million, 150, just like how we did with today, for example. Like you can see that starting from 72,980 top, or let's just call it 73,000, okay? Starting from around 73,000, we have 38 million in shorts. Alrighty. And so you can think like you have different areas of triggers. Obviously, you can zoom out and go all the way back and really start to see like, okay, bink, 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 rink, rink. You know, this reset a little bit, but here you go again. More shorts again. So I think you might be able to find areas like that. So if we clip this like this, okay, from 73, we have 38 million in shorts. So it's probably not gonna, I don't know, Amalise. I would love to see like a 300, 400, $500 million short squeeze when we get to 75. And that would really make me think about a big position short, right? Obviously, if we don't get the open interest that we want, there could be other divergence, CVD or RSI edge, or you could just simply get a structural edge. It might just be a swing fail pattern. You know, it does. I don't really know how high it could go beyond 75, but it tucks below 75, right? Obviously, if the more edge that you have, you can go on a smaller time frame. If you have no edge at all, then you might want to wait for a 30-minute or 1 hour candle close. So yeah, that's it. I'm Elise. Most likely, I'm Elise, even if the open interest isn't perfect, if there's other edge, then I will take a short attempt, but I'll never let the shorts go red if the open interest hasn't had a significant nuke. Does that make sense? The open interest not nuking wouldn't prevent me from attempting shorts, but I would never ever let a short go red if I know that the open interest hasn't reset the way that we would want to. So that's the way that I would look at it. Amalise. Miss Amalise. Queen, well not queen, Princess of Lithuania. Any questions, Amalise? I mean, Amalise, you have a crown on your sub emote. And so you are technically OG veteran royalty. You probably, honestly, Amalise, you really don't need my help. So
MGK
just remember
saying,
that,
"Hey, brother, can you please put the
trust
clock back
yourself,
again?"
trust your experience, trust what you've seen, and just do the best that you can, Amalise. But I would probably think that the open interest will be slightly favorable. Maybe 150, maybe 200 million gets reset, Amalise, and I'll probably take it. And most likely, Amalise, it's going to be like a 3 drives. I don't know if it's going to be a swing failure pattern. Obviously, there's no way that I can predict the future. But it's never going to be as easy as you want. And so for me personally, a swing failure pattern would be incredibly easy. I might even think about putting blind limits and shit like that. Failed auction would be easy too. So I could see a situation where it's a 3 drives, meaning all the early retail shorters, they get squeezed. And what do we always say? They're not going to nuke it until they stop out all the retail shorters. Right? I think the 75 is a little bit of a crowded trade. So it might be like Kimba Crown type of thing. Alrighty, but if the open interest doesn't reset, Amalise, if you zoom out, and this is just on BTC USD pair, but if you zoom all the way back, I mean, you can start to see it goes beyond 500 million in shorts, from like 69 to 70, you got another like 30 million from 73. 38 million from 76. So there's a lot of shorts that just keep adding. And so we'll keep an eye on it. You never know that some of them are going to get away with it. I don't think it's literally going to be every single one, and we're going to see a 400 or 500 million dollar open interest. Possible, but obviously if we see a 500 million dollar open interest reset at 75, don't be mad at me if I tell you that I have 100 Bitcoin short on every single exchange. If we go to 75 and the open interest actually nukes 450 or 500 million dollars, whether I get it or not, whether you agree with me or not, you guys would for sure know that I would be trying hella hard to try to get into every fucking short that I could get in on every position, every exchange, right? That kind of open interest reset would be so incredibly appetizing. That I would be trying to get it everywhere. So, alrighty, let's go. All in. Zipper is all in. Keanu has called. Unicorny 3-way all in. Here we go. 2 spades. 7, 5, ace. Unicorny with a tiny bet. What the fuck? Oh, Keanu pushing all in. Unicorny quick. Ah!
Not trying to be weird, but the masses want feed cam. Amaranth ain't on.
Keanu!
How to climb price?
I'm going to play. I'm going
How to
sleep.
claim prize. Brother, I'm trying to help you out here. I swear, he's maybe 2 or 3 fucking same question away from me being like, bro, you're not getting shit. I'm gonna be as patient and as fair as possible, but I mean, come on. It's almost like a slap in the face to you guys.
How to claim prize, Mr. Streamer. Please, Mr. Streamer, help me, Mr. Streamer. Give me money, A's.
Oh man, he's in general chat. Okay, can you guys help him out? How to claim?
Give me my prize, Mr. Streamer. Give me prize.
You guys are fucking. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So hold on a second.
Ask him if he know what's open interest.
Okay. Who said that? Craig Thomas says, "Hey Kimba, when did you start this trade on BTC 25 long?" If you look at my realized, you can see that I've gone through 2 cycles of funding, right? And so at least 16 hours ago, basically this morning. So if based on the funding, you can go back and it was the last time that it was, so it was earlier this morning. On that little wick. And if you want to know why, you can definitely watch yesterday's YouTube highlights, and or you can type !rewind and listen to the dozens of other people that took the long and read the chat on why they took it. And I pretty much took it for the same reasons. Hidden bull div, open interest reset, all the shit that we talk about. So, sounds good! YouTube. Chris, nobody, Netero, MGK, Pixel, Useless Lines, Math, Testnet, Bugatti. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. What a day, what a day, what a day. Hey, we still have 2 fucking days on this week. Golly. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Still need everybody's best tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a great night. Peace, everybody. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. Tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. He said he's gonna smack the shit out of you. Ladies and gentlemen, never forget, you guys are the best. Stay safe. I don't want to hear people talking about, oh, I got wrecked overnight. That's impossible. Love you guys. Have a great night. Let's do it again tomorrow. Peace, everybody. Bugatti.